Edgar Berlanga knocking out McCroy. Post-fight interview calls out Canelo Alvarez. Now Edgar Berlanga is the mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. The WBO mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. King Nello, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nello, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. And ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say this. Edgar Berlanga is the leading man in Puerto Rican boxing. Yes, he is the leading man of Puerto Boricua boxing. Edgar Berlanga. Some of the people gonna be like, no, what about Subriel Matias? What about Subriel Matias punch on boxing? Nah. Edgar Berlanga got the pulse of the Puerto Rican fan base better than Subriel Matias. As a matter of fact, Amanda Serrano is the one that's holding Puerto Rican boxing down. But Edgar Berlanga from the men is holding Puerto Rico boxing down. I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all already know that Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga. I'm not going to say that's going to be next. But Edgar Berlanga versus Canelo Alvarez is Puerto Rican versus Mexican. That is the tradition rivalry, one of the best tradition rivalries in the sport of boxing. And the reason why I say that he's the leading man in Boricua boxing is because Subriel Matias have yet performed in when he's known as a champion, when he's known in the East Coast. New York? No, we haven't seen him in New York. Edgar Berlanga been performing in New York City, where all the Puerto Rican people have been out there in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, one of the biggest day in Puerto Rican culture, right? Especially out here in New York City, where you got most of the Puerto Ricans at, right? Edgar Berlanga is from New York City. Edgar Berlanga is in Puerto Rico. Go to Puerto Rico, chill out there with Cotto, chill out there with Tito Trinidad and things of that nature. Subriel Matias in his last couple of fights, when he comes out, he's playing Mexican music. Un Boricua, a Puerto Rican playing Mexican music? He don't got no Bad Bunny, no Puerto Rican artist or something like that, no salsa, no Mark Anthony, ni una mujer con culazo como Jennifer Lopez, nadie, no tiene, no. He's coming out with the Mexican music. Shout out to all the Mexican, but Subriel Matias in the last couple of fights has catered more to Mexico than Puerto Rico. And this is the reason why it's taken a long time for Subriel Matias to cater to captivate the imagination, the emotions of the Puerto Rican fan base. Y yo no estoy hablando mentira, I'm speaking the truth. In the last 2 fights, he came out with Mexican songs. All right? He don't come with the Puerto Rican. You saw how many Puerto Rican flags there was out there for Edgar Berlanga? The support is stronger. I'm not saying that Subriel Matias don't got no support, but his support is stronger. Subriel Matias also trains out there in Mexico, in which Edgar Berlanga goes out there in Florida, New York, and Puerto Rico and trains. It's just different. He caters to the Puerto Rican fan base. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. That's why he is the leading man right now. If a lot of people been saying that Puerto Rican boxing has not been in the position where it's been for many decades, many years, right? And I think that with this fight, he's put himself in position for Canelo Alvarez fight, and I could see Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga in Madison Square Garden. Do I pick that Edgar Berlanga going to be Canelo Alvarez? No, I got Canelo Alvarez beaten. I'm predicting that he will defeat Edgar Berlanga, but Edgar Berlanga is still young. He's walking into his prime. He can still get better and things of that nature. Of course, I don't think that fight is going to be next, but can you imagine Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga? You know what I'm saying? Probably later on this year as well, if they can't get the Jaime Munguia, David Benavidez fight. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe next year, Puerto Rican Day Parade. I don't know. But I think that the Puerto Rico should be proud that they got these fighters that's, you know what I'm saying, Xander Zayas doing his thing, Rodriguez doing his thing. You feel me? You got Subriel Matias doing his thing. But right now, the leading man in Puerto Rican boxing is Edgar Berlanga. El apoyo is real good. It's real strong. It's premier. It's superior. The support for Edgar Berlanga is more superior than the support that Subriel Matias get. Maybe Subriel Matias need to cater more to the Puerto Rican people and come out here in New York City or come out here to the East Coast and perform in front of the Puerto Rican people. I know he started his career in Puerto Rico and stuff like that, but now that everybody knows you know what I'm saying, right now he's just catering more to the Mexican fan base, and that's evident. Mexican trainer trains out there in Mexico and comes out with Mexican music. I'm just waiting for Subriel Matias to come out with some Bad Bunny or something like that. At least act Puerto Rican or something like that. You feel me? That's what I'm just trying to say. Anyway, I know a lot of people gonna get tight. Shout out to Subriel Matias, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just keeping it real. Edgar Berlanga got the Puerto Rican fan base on lock. Love y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.